Hello people, my name is Alberta Viala and it's a good morning to you, a good afternoon to you, and a good evening to you. I love doing this because I do it for fun and I'm always happy when even one person takes it and uses it. I love to dress. My husband loved me as I dress up and that's about it. Once my husband loved what I do, I love myself. And that's me. Again, what is the topic for today? I'm happily married, I have kids, and I have 3 beautiful children. Why do I mention stepchildren? Because today the topic will be about children. The children that we get married to meet in. Sometimes you're getting married and the lady has a child. Sometimes you're getting married and the man has a kid. That means if you love the man, you love everything the man is coming in with. If you love the lady, you love everything the lady is coming in with. But is that the case in most marriages? No. Most of the times, the men or women forget why they got married in the first place. When you are married to a woman with kids, or when you're married to a man with kids, and each time you have an argument, you blame the children. Just think about it yourself. Is that right? There are so many instances where my husband's baby mama has insulted me. But did I actually take that anger on the kids? No, I did not. You know why? Because the children are a blessing to me, to my husband, and to the world. We must learn to love the kids. Some fathers or mothers have an argument with their wives who have kids, or their husbands that have kids, and when the child calls them daddy or mommy, don't call me that. I am not your daddy. I am not your mother. Go ask your mother who your father is, or go ask your father who your mother is. No, honey, that is wrong. Taking or extending your anger to the children has never ever helped in any way. Those children are a blessing and as such must be treated like one. I have heard stories where fathers have beat up their stepkids to death. I have heard stories where real dads have slept with their own children to impregnate them. But that is always a disturbing news to me. Imagine if you are a child and a man you've known all your life as a father try to sexually abuse you or tries to beat you up each time he fights with your mother and calls you names with your mother. How would you feel? Why are we doing this to the poor children? Why are we doing this to the angels of the world, the future leaders? Let us try to exempt children from our fights. If you have a problem with your wife, leave the children out of that problem. If you have a problem with your husband, leave the children out of that problem. The children are a blessing to you too. They bring joy. Sometimes they bring anger. Most of the time, when you, the person, don't have a good heart, you'd always complain about the children because children from everywhere act the same. A child does not care whether you are the mother or the father or the real mother or the real father. They will always be children. They will destroy, they will bump into things, and they would always do that because that is what they do best. They play and hope they don't get into trouble. A friend wrote to me, or she called me up and she said, I have a husband, but Betty, I also have a stepdaughter who is 15 years old. And my stepdaughter has started disrespecting my husband. What do you think is the case? And I asked her, have you talked to your stepdaughter? She said no. I said, sit your stepdaughter down and ask her because there's something wrong somewhere. Before your stepdaughter of 14, 13, 15 begins to disrespect you as the man of the house, it would mean you have sexually tried to abuse the child that made her to lose that respect for you. Lo and behold, it's actually a real case that the case is still in the police station. She talked to her daughter and she said, yes, my daddy touched me at all the wrong places. She called me and we went to the police. Why did we go to the police? Firstly, because the man is not the girl's real father. Secondly, the man has put some fear in the girl. And this type of fear is going to go a long way with that child till she dies. Let us give the stepchildren, foster children, the best we can in life. They are children of the future. They are the ones that we are supposed to show love to. They are people we are supposed to love and show every kindness to. We must not care about what the people in our lives are doing. We must not care about the pain that their fathers have put us through or their mothers have put us through. As long as the children are concerned, let us try to keep the children as kids and not include them in our daily fights with our partners. Again, I heard a story of a man who hit the child so bad that child died because of a football. Would you have done that to your own child? No, I don't think so. I thought as much. Why do we do it to other kids that are not ours? If you are marrying the mother, is that child not yours now? If you are marrying the father, is that child not yours now? You both equally have a right over that child. Let us treat these children with care and love. Let us love the children because the children did not ask the mother or the father to hurt you. Let us think before we hurt these children because these children did not have the intention of bringing a fight between the two of you with their actions. They are kids. And as a child, they deserve teachings, not beatings. They deserve talking to, not screamed on. Yes, my stepkids will sometimes tell me, I love you more than my mother because you are cooking. That means your mother never used to cook for them. And I love it when they say that. I adore my stepkids. I love them to pieces. They are so adorable. They are so sweet. But it would be bad and mean for me to extend their mother's irresponsible attitude or actions towards me and my husband, towards those innocent kids. No. If I have a problem with their mother, I deal with her directly without involving the children. People, why again do you involve your children in your relationship and your marital problems? Someone has a daughter who's 9 years old, and she tells the daughter everything that the daddy does, which is wrong. All the bad things. What do you think you're doing to this 9-year-old child? You are destroying this 9-year-old child's life. This child will grow up and have all the negative things about men in her head. And when you're not lucky, this child will not want to get married. Let us think twice before we beat up children in our lives. Let us think twice before we maltreat the innocent children that came as a bundle with our partners. Those children are innocent. They deserve to be loved and cared for. They deserve to be treated right. Let us not extend our partner's irresponsible attitude on the innocent children that we take care of. Let us love these children like our own, because in loving those kids, we build a relationship with God. Would you like it when your stepfather beat you up because he's fighting with your mother? Would you like it when your stepmother beat you up because she's fighting with your father? No. do not do it to your stepkids. For the Bible says, what we do unto others, it shall be done unto us. You do not know where your life is going. You do not know where you will end up, where your kids will end up. So treat other people's children with love and respect. There is nobody in life who is holy. Everybody has a fault. In fact, every child has issues, but I treat them with care. I don't care if my husband makes a mistake. His mistakes can never be attributed, or his mistakes can be extended to his children. I cannot punish the children because their father went out with a woman. I cannot punish the children because their mother went out with a man or cheated. No, you can love the children and make them your own so that God would reward you. There is something I said. If the kids are coming with the father or the mother, it means they love them. Why do you want to hurt these kids? Let us take a moment and think about this. If you had your daughter with someone and the person treated her badly, how would you feel? That is the same way the parent of that child would feel. These things happen a lot abroad and back home, where men maltreat the children, sexually abuse them, where women maltreat the kids. Men and women, find the right partners for your children. The moment you have a child, you have a responsibility to that child. Choose a partner that would love and adore your child. Don't fall in love without your child. Fall in love with the person that your child is going to fall in love with. That way, they are always happy. Let us give these children the growing joy that they deserve. Let us give these children the excitement that they need to grow up to be good citizens and good children. Not the fear of a man or the fear of a terror woman in their life. Our children are a blessing. Let us think before we choose a partner. Let us think before we choose a mother for these kids. I don't care what the mother did that you left, but the next mother that you choose for your child should be an angel. I don't care about what the father did before you left him. The next father you choose for that child should be a gentleman, should be a saint, should be a fatherly role model to that child. Parents, children are not our problem. We are our own problem. In choosing the wrong partner, your partner becomes the problem for you and your children. In choosing the right partner, nobody have a clue or a hint whether there's a stepchild in that house or not. Let us choose wisely for the sake of our children. Going into labor ward for hours, carrying a child for 9 months has never been an easy task or a job. All the bones crushing in your body, all the pains that you have to undergo to give birth to that innocent angel. Don't make it be in vain because you fell in love and left your brains under your feet. Let us, those that have children, fall in love together with our children. Ask your child if they love your partner before you move in with them or before you marry them. Because the children are the ones that would serve us in our old age. They are the ones that would treat us right when nobody is there. And they are the ones that would bring us joy. Let us try in our lives to put our children first. Let us try in our lives to find partners that would love our children and adore them. Let us try in our lives to find good people that would adore, treat our children well, and love them to pieces. My name again is Alberta Viala. I do this for fun. I do this because I love to do this. Yes, and I want everybody to have a good home. This time, I felt sorry and bad for the children, the stepchildren in marriage. So please, mother, father, get those angels, those little saints, good parents. Open your eyes, use your head, use your heart to choose a new mother or a new father for that child. Most importantly, open your ears to your child's complaints about your partner. It may save a life. God bless you all. Adore those children and love them. That's why God gave them to us. Thank you. My name is Alberta Viala. Enjoy the day.